Hi everyone, welcome back. It's the Louis Vuitton Princess, and today we are here doing a special reveal. So today I will be sharing with you the cheapest Louis Vuitton exotic bag on the pre-loved market. Now trust me, I have looked. I love exotic bags. I live for exotic bags. I have spent a lot of time looking for exotic bags, and the main reason why I don't have exotic bags, this is my very first exotic bag, is they are very expensive. Louis Vuitton exotics, even dating back long ago, we're talking price points of, $5,000 and above. Very expensive. As you guys know, I'm a bargain hunter. I mostly buy on the pre-loved market. So I don't have a ton of exotics, and you don't see a ton of exotics on the pre-loved market because most people who paid, $7,000 for a bag, they're keeping it. So it's very rare you come across exotics on the pre-loved market. This one was a lucky find, and I cannot wait to show you what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what it is, and then I'll give you guys all the detail and backstory. So the bag I purchased, the cheapest Louis Vuitton exotic on the pre-loved market. I'm so excited. Like this, guys, I know I say this almost every time I say this is my best find yet. I say it every time. This is probably my best find yet. And if it's not my best find yet, it's absolutely in the top 3. My best finds this year have been crazy. Let me know in the comments if you want me to make a video that is just my best finds of 2023. Like a monogramouflage Speedy 35 for $1,000. This bag right here, like my best finds are crazy this year. But anyways, the cheapest Louis Vuitton exotic on the market. It is, oh my God, it's every time I see it, I just like, it is the Louis Vuitton Saint Cloud. Oh my God. It is the Louis Vuitton Saint Cloud, and this is the crocodile variation, and it is ox blood. Now, I don't know if that's like the official color for the bag or not, but that's kind of like the common color that this would be referred to is ox blood. So this is the Saint Cloud PM, and it's super cute. As you guys know, I'm not even really a Saint Cloud girly. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the Saint Cloud. I actually don't own any Saint Clouds. I'm more of a Samir girly. I own the Samir, but the exotic Saint Cloud, I mean, just get a load of that. It's absolutely beautiful. As soon as I opened it, I immediately sent pictures to my friend Emily over at Brand Bag Girl. And if you need pre-loved Louis Vuitton, make sure you stop by Brand Bag Girl. But anyways, I immediately sent pictures over to Brand Bag Girl because she is a huge Saint Cloud lover, and I knew she would just like absolutely lose it over this one because it is such a one-of-a-kind bag. So now let's rewind again and get into the details. So again, this is Louis Vuitton crocodile. This is an older bag. I don't actually have like an official date on it, but you can tell from the stamp that's inside that it is an older bag. We're probably going back to like the 80s sort of era. One of the features about this bag that you'll notice is super unique is it actually has these cute LV motifs on the side, which is very different. When I first saw these on the bag, it actually made me think it was fake because I have never in all my years seen this stylistically done on a Louis Vuitton bag before. So it actually kind of made me think it was fake. Now, I'm not saying I don't like it because I do actually really love it that they're highlighting that it is a Louis Vuitton bag, especially because, it's not traditional canvas or anything like that. So I do really love the motifs. I actually think they're super beautiful. The next feature of this bag that is super different and unique is the hardware on this bag is gold plated, I believe. So it is gold plated hardware. I don't know if I'm getting that completely correct, but I don't know if it's gold plated or if it is solid gold. It may be solid gold. Honestly, for the price point of these bags, which again is 5,000 plus, I wouldn't be surprised if it was gold. I do know that the hardware on these pieces, the exotics, it is equivalent to vintage Chanel hardware in terms of being like 24 karat. So that I do know. I'm just not sure if it's necessarily gold plated or solid gold. It 100% feels like solid gold. It absolutely feels like it. Nonetheless, I think that's absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful touch. And if you were not aware of this, your traditional Louis Vuitton bags are not actually made with gold hardware. They are gold colored hardware, but it is actually brass. So that's why this is a super unique feature, that it is, either 24 karat plated or solid gold. I think it's solid gold, but I don't know. Either way, that is a very unique feature of these bags. And the last super unique feature, I would say, is the most obvious. It is crocodile. I thankfully already have an exotic leather protector, so I'm gonna make sure I get that sprayed on here, just so I can make sure this leather is protected. I've been reading all morning. I just got this last night. I've been reading all morning about exotic leathers and exotic leather care, because once again, this is my first exotic bag, so I really don't have a lot of experience with exotic leathers. Again, lots of people, they badmouth canvas and they're always like, oh, Louis Vuitton uses canvas, they don't use leather, da 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 da. Well, canvas is actually very, very, very sturdy, and that's the reason why canvas is used. It's very sturdy, it's very low maintenance, very easy to care for. Leather is a lot trickier, so I'm still brushing up my knowledge on exotic leathers, because this is the first exotic leather I've ever had. So again, getting some zoom in on the details, it has traditional St. Cloud designs. It has a little Louis Vuitton engraved here in the hardware on the front. Again, I talked about these motifs, but I will show them to you up close. These beautiful LV motifs are on each side of the bag, and that's just super unique and pretty. And very nice long adjustable strap with quite a few adjustment points like the traditional St. Cloud. I love that the strap is also exotic leather. That's also just like super beautiful. Just like the regular traditional St. Cloud, it does have a pocket on the back, and when we open it up, again, just like the regular traditional St. Cloud, I mean, just look at the colors, it's beautiful. Just like the regular traditional St. Cloud, it has a snap opening, and it has a mostly sort of plain leather interior, and there is a pocket in here, which you see with the regular St. Clouds. And here is that stamp right here. And so when I got this bag, it was actually a little tricky, because this bag does not have a date code, which I thought was weird. But I did a little bit more research, and I was able to find that the vintage exotics did not have date codes. They actually came with more accessories that had, I guess, whatever codes or information. They came with like special cases, and they came with metal tags. So the vintage exotics came with other items that had date codes. So that's why this one doesn't have a date code, and that kind of threw me for a loop. So I had to run to my authentication service. I was certain it was authentic, because it's like, again, replicators are not gonna put the money into 24 karat gold and exotic leather. That's just not their MO. But I still went to my authentication authenticator just as a backup. So for this bag authenticating, I used Leah's Luxuries, which, as you guys know, I have referred to Leah's Luxuries for years. She is super knowledgeable, super smart, one of my oldest friends in the luxury community, going back ages ago at this point, but she is super smart. So she was able to get an authentication on this one for me, and do some of that research with me, because it is a very unique piece that you kind of, it doesn't have some of the traditional things that you would expect. So for the main question that I did not get to with this one, because I was so excited talking about it, is this is robbery. It's robbery. I got this bag for $800 US. $800 US. The bag was actually originally listed for $900 US, but I purchased it from a site that I'm gonna leave blank, but I purchased it from a site where, if you shop online enough, you'll get the reference. I purchased it from a site where essentially if you leave something in your cart long enough, they will send you a coupon. It's like inevitable. So again, that's one of my hacks that I kind of keep to myself, but I'll throw it out there on this video. Depending on what site you're on, they do send out coupons. So I put this bag in my cart in the morning and basically just waited until around noon, and around noon, bloop, there was the coupon for, I don't remember what percentage off, but it ended up being $100 off. That was the dollar amount it ended up being. So it was originally listed for $900. I picked it up for $800. It's theft, guys. It is theft. So again, these are bags that typically retailed over $5,000. Even on the resale market for these, they are commonly $3,000 and above. $800 as the price point is essentially, as I said, the cheapest Louis Vuitton exotic handbag I have ever seen or ever come across on the market, on the pre-loved market. So as always, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making this video. I am so freaking happy with this bag. I'm so glad I took the chance on it and bought it. It is absolutely beautiful. I've never seen anything like this. I did not even know that this bag existed. I am so glad that I have it. The color is beautiful. Everything about it is perfect. And I can't wait to show you guys more of this one. So as always, if you have any questions or comments or concerns, you are always welcome to reach out to me on my Instagram, the Louis Vuitton Princess. And if you're interested in seeing more of this bag and all of my other handbags, I also recommend making sure you're following my Instagram, the Louis Vuitton Princess. And if you're interested in shopping my closet, I also recommend checking out my Instagram, Shop LV Princess on Instagram. I said Instagram too many times. Don't worry about it, guys. And as always, major shout out to Leah's Luxuries for helping me secure the bag.